Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I want to talk about like a really important thing that you guys have to understand when it comes to game, all right? This is like, the reason why a lot of you guys are having issues, having trouble when it comes to interacting with women, getting shit popping, right? Now, what you gotta understand is this, is that some of you guys, you have the thought process, or you think that women just don't like you, or that women only like a certain type of guy, that she's not gonna like the type of guy you are, whatever it is, or you just, think women don't like you. So you think that in order to sort of get a woman, you have to either try to convince her to like you, you have to trick her to like you have to manipulate her to like you. This is why you got a lot of dudes, who follow a lot of like pickup advice, or, they're like, oh, give me a certain line, give me a fucking, a thing to say. What do I do? What do I say to make this girl want me, right? Now, what you gotta understand is this, and I did a video about this a while ago, but I wanna elaborate more in here, is that you have to understand is that you can't make a woman like you, all right? Let that sink in. You cannot make a woman like you. Okay? Probably like, what are you talking about, Mr. Locario, right? See, the thing is, the reason why a lot of you guys are having trouble is because you think women don't like you and you're trying to make them like you. But you can't make a woman like you. See, the thing is, a woman, she's going to like you or not like you strictly based off of ideas. So what's happening is that when you're interacting with a woman, what you're doing is that you are presenting her with an idea, okay? When you approach a woman to talk to her, you're presenting her with an idea. When you, tell a girl, hey, let's go out on a date, you're presenting her with an idea. Any type of interaction you are having with a woman, you're presenting her an idea. Now, with that idea, what she's doing is she's making a decision based off of that idea. She's saying either I do want to participate in this situation based off this idea, or I don't want to participate in this situation based off this idea. But it's her making the decision based off of the idea. It's not you making her want it. You understand? And see, this is a differentiation. You have to understand this. Because see, the reason why you guys are having trouble is because what you're doing in these situations is that you are trying to make her like you, and that trying to make her like you is the thing that's usually the thing that gets her to, end up not liking you based off of the idea or the ideas you're presenting her when you're trying to make her like you. So for example, if you say to a girl, hey, give me your number and I'll hit you up, let's go out, right? So she gives you the number. Right? You presented her that idea of you and her getting together to go out, right? So she gave you the number based off of the idea of wanting to do that. So she thought about it. You say, hey, give me the number. She's like, okay, do I want to give this guy my number? Do I want to make it happen? She's having a conversation with herself in order to do that, to make that happen. So then she gave you the information, right? Now, you hit her up and you say, hey, you text her or whatever. You say, hey, what are you doing Friday? Can we get together? Let's make something happen, right? Now, this is another idea presented her, because even though you said, hey, give me the number so we could do something, that's just one idea. Now, this is the idea of actually getting together and making it happen. So now you hit her up, and she's like, okay, cool, he wants to go out. Let me see, do I want to go out? How do I feel? All this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Now, what happens is this, right? Is that, let's say if she doesn't return your text or your call, right? Now, you're thinking, shit, it's been 2 days and I haven't heard from her. Let me text her again. And you're like, hey, what's up? Haven't heard from you. What's good? Let's get together. And then nothing else happens. And then you hit her up again. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Can we get together? Yada, 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 right? So now what you're doing is you're presenting her another idea, which is, oh, I could get with this guy who's fucking needy and clingy and seems on some goofy shit. But what happens is that she, from that idea, usually declines, because she's like, well, I don't want to get with this guy who's needy and clingy and all this other shit, right? So now, based off of that idea you're presenting to her, she's made the decision to not want to get with you. You see what I'm saying? So what it is that you're not making the girl want you or not want you. You're presenting her ideas, and based off of those ideas, she's making decisions on her own based off the ideas you presented her. See, the most we could really say is that you can inspire her to, make these decisions, but at the end of the day, it's her making a decision. It's like if you see a commercial for a new car or a new video game, is the commercial making you buy the car or the video game? Or is the commercial presenting you an idea of what this car can do for you and how it would fit in your life? Or this, video game, what it could do for you, how much fun you could have. And then based off of that idea, you make a decision to go buy that car or buy that video game. They didn't make you do it. You understand? They just presented an idea. So when we talk about game, what you're doing and what you're trying to do when it comes to game is you're trying to create ideas to present in order to make things happen. You understand? Because this is the thing. If a chick is into you, you didn't really make it happen. If a chick isn't into you, you didn't really make it happen. You understand? All you did was you presented certain ideas, and then based off of those ideas, she ended up going with it or not. You understand? And so what I'm saying is that, when we talk about you being in the game and making shit happen, you have to be able to do certain things and present certain ideas that can sort of influence her, because all you can do is influence, to the point where she would make a decision to actually make something happen with you. But again, it's still up to her to make. You see what I'm saying? Now, the thing is, it might sound like semantics. So you're saying, well, you're still the one doing it. You're still doing certain things, and then she's responding to the things you're doing, and then you're doing this other thing, and then it's making her respond this way, right? But what you got to understand is this, is that the reason why I'm trying to get you from the point of thinking that you're making her do it to the point of understanding that you're actually presenting ideas is because if you think that you're the one making her like you, what happens is that you start acting in a way that's going to give her an idea as to why she shouldn't like you. So for example, if you think you're making her like you, or you think that you make the woman like you, or you think you have to do things to make the girl like you, what you're going to do is, let's say for example, like, another example I was saying, you get a girl's number, you text her, and she doesn't respond. So now you think, damn, well, I gotta make her like me. I gotta do more shit. I gotta call her more. I gotta text her more. I gotta build more rapport. I gotta do all this extra shit, right? And then by doing that extra shit, all you're doing is presenting another idea, and that idea is that you're needy and clingy. So all you really need to do is do your job in the game as far as, you approach the girl, talk to her, get her information, set a date. If she is not responsive, maybe you can hit her up one more time next week, present her with that idea again, and if she doesn't fuck with you, then you keep it moving, right? But the thing is, if you have the thought process of, I make her like me, and I make her do this, and I make her do that, and it's my magical shit, then what's going to happen is that you're going to keep trying to do a whole bunch of shit that is usually going to, again, present that idea to her, which makes her think you're some clingy, needy, crazy guy who she should stay away from. So when we talk about game, it's understanding how to create those ideas. But ultimately, it's up to her to basically, make a decision. This is why we talk about a woman choosing. She has to choose. You understand? And what she's doing is she's choosing based off of the idea you presented to her. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's so hard for a lot of guys out there to make shit go down, because what they're doing is that they think, damn, I got to keep doing more shit. I got to keep calling her. I got to keep texting her. I got to, make this happen and make that happen. Oh, she's losing interest. I got to do this and do that. And it's like, dude, all you need to do is orchestrate situations to present ideas for her to choose. It's simple. You understand? But see, again, since a lot of you think you're making her do this, and of course a lot of this is just ego shit, because you think you're making her do this, right? This is why you're having trouble in these situations, because you think that it's you that is, you know, the one who was so smooth and so awesome and so sexy and all this other shit that made her do it. Again, you're basically just presenting the idea for her to make decisions. She has to decide. She has to choose. She has to be the one to say yes or no to the situation. You understand? See, we've been tricked through our, you know, through ego to think, oh yeah, it was me and blah, blah, blah. I made this person do it. I made them do that. No. They made the decision on their own based off of the idea you presented them. So I'm trying to teach you guys how to create situations where you present certain ideas for her to be inspired to want to fuck with you. You understand? But if you come from this thought process of you're making her do it and you're making her do that, when things aren't going the way you expected, you think, oh, it's because I didn't do enough to make her do it, so now I got to do more to make her do it. And when you think about it that way, you're doing more and more shit, and that more and more shit is the thing that usually makes her not want to fuck with you, because you're presenting the idea of the guy who's needy, clingy, crazy, who's insecure, all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I wanted to say for today, guys. Listen, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Also, make sure you join badboymembership.com to join the membership. And I'll holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.